Hey guys, Randy here, bringing you another fidget spinner review, and this one is a fidget spinner that I had stashed away before the hurricane. Just ran across this one. The name on the brand is Samaras. I believe it came from Amazon.com. I'm not sure. I couldn't find it in my order history, so I'm not sure where I got this one from. Anyway, just want to show you. It came in this pretty neat looking little velvet black bag. Pretty cool. It looks like the bag took a little bit of a beating from the storm and from being moved around and stuff, so it does have kind of like marks on it where it was rubbed up against with the box inside the bag. But I do like velvet bags in general. They're pretty cool looking. Anyway, let me pull this thing open. This one is a clone of the, I think it's the Pepyakka fidget spinners. And when it comes to clones, you get all kinds of quality variations in them. And just to full disclosure, I have opened this up before and looked at it and played with it, so I know that this one is not the greatest spinner in the world. Although the container and everything, you know, the packaging and everything was really nice, it's just not a great spinner as far as I'm concerned. The color is flat. It feels like it's got some heavy metal in it. I'm not sure exactly what it may be. It may be brass, or more likely it's zinc, because this was I believe this was a fairly inexpensive one, less than $20. And the main thing I have against it is that it is very, very off-centered. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that wobble in it. It does have a lot of vibration in it because of that jiggling back and forth, so it doesn't really feel good. It does look like one of the more expensive spinners, but I've done a review of a Banggood fidget spinner that looks just like this one, only it had a very much nicer paint job on it. Or coating. It was very nice. It spun very well. But this one, it's just not that great. I did do a warping video on it the other day, and I'll be plugging it in somewhere along here if I can. It didn't really have a really great warp look to it. It was almost blurry. So I don't think it was due to this specific spinner that it was blurry. I think it just this design in general doesn't lend itself well to warping videos. But anyway, I just want to show you that one right there. And it's kind of, it's because this thing has this big, wide, flat finger pad, it is difficult to balance easily, and especially when I'm not standing up. Usually when my older videos, I was standing up, so the spinner was below my elbow, so it's much easier to hold it down here, but I wanted to put it up close to the camera so it can be easily seen. And see that wobbling effect going on. And let me take it apart there. The bearings themselves are very, very smooth, and I don't feel any kind of scratchiness or clicking or anything like that in the bearings. So they put a very good bearing in this one. So I can get this cap off in a hurry here. There we go. And it looks like there's at least a shield on this side. The cap itself looks like it's made out of stainless steel. It is heavy like stainless, so I'm assuming it's stainless steel. And show you the other side there. So the machining on it looks very nice. And let's see. Yep, looks like it's got a shield on that side, and it's got a shield on this side. Since I can't see the camera face here, I don't know whether this thing is in focus or not. I kind of have to peer over the edge to even see that I've got the spinner in the frame. So I may have to wind up standing up or something to ease my paranoia about the camera and the spinner being lined up properly. So I can't tell what kind of bearings are in this one. Can't look it up to figure out what I paid for. So one thing about it, let's see. I did not do a flick test on this one because mainly most of the time I spin mine like this. I do mine two-handed. It's just my preference because I feel like I can get a longer, stronger spin that way. But I've noticed a lot of people that do these, especially Fabian on Spin Space. If you like high-end spinners and you like somebody who likes to go deep, deep, deep into the tiniest details about a fidget spinner, he's your guy for the high-end spinners. So Fabian at Spin Space. I think his YouTube channel is called Spin Space itself also. But Man, this guy is so deep into spinners. He knows so much about them. Anyway, I was trying to check out the fidgetability of this one. I don't know if that's a real word or if I just made it up. Fidgetability or flickability. My friend Flicka, for you people who had to read that stupid book in about the middle school. But because it is a fairly heavy spinner, it does take quite a bit of effort to make it flick, and it doesn't have a whole lot of because of the design, it doesn't have a whole lot of gripping power or finger gripping power right here. My finger tends to want to just slide off there, and it's also kind of a little hot spot right there because my finger, the edge of my finger does get jammed in there, and when I sling it out, it tends to kind of drag there. So even though this is rounded over, it still pinches a little bit, or a little bit of friction there, so that would get irritating after a while. Would be nice to have a genuine, I think it's Pepyakka, the Knife River company manufacturers, but those are several $100s, and getting a hold of one is pretty tough too. They normally stay sold out. As far from watching the Facebook pages and the Facebook groups I've joined for fidget spinners, the Knife River spinners are in high demand. So, and they command some really good prices on eBay too, for in the secondary market for people who like to collect those type of spinners. Anyway, it's a halfway decent spinner. I wouldn't throw it in the trash because it does feel really nice, especially if if you just do it like I did with two hands and spin it. And if you like a lot of feedback in your spinner too. I mean, this thing, because it does wobble, you're going to get a lot of feedback. I don't really think this would be great for trying to do tricks. Even though it does have a big finger pad, when you throw it, it's going to be wobbling a bit and go off the the path of your throw pretty easy. Let's see. I haven't done this in a long time, I don't believe, doing the wobble effect, wobble test. This one does not wobble. I mean, I'm sure there is a little bit in there, but it's so tiny that it's very hard to distinguish the wobbling back and forth of the bearing or spinner versus what is the gyroscopic effect. So I really can't feel anything, but I can feel it going up and down like this because it is off center pretty bad. They didn't do a very good job of properly balancing all the arms on the spinner. So I wonder I'm sure there's a machine out there someplace that you could put this on and spin it up, and then a computer laser or a laser tracking system would figure out what parts on this need to be shaved down to make it more balanced. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little spinner video. I'm kind of running out of spinners to review. I haven't received any offers to review free ones in a while, but I did order one that I had not seen before. It's called the Eiffel Tower, so I'll be getting that one. Oh, and if just in case any of you guys who want to review spinners, there is a site called rankbooster.com. It was it used to be named something else, and it was really based around people who wanted to get their products out there in exchange for their. Let me start over. People who wanted to get their Amazon products out there and get a review in exchange for giving you a free or heavily discounted product, whatever it was. But Amazon changed their rules so that these discounted and free products were called incentivized reviews, and Amazon required people in the beginning to put a disclaimer in the review saying this review was given in exchange for a free or discounted product. Recently, Amazon has changed those rules, and incentivized reviews like that are forbidden. So whatever Rank Booster used to be has changed to what it is now, which is a site which requires you to post a review, and I think it's a 50 word review plus a photograph or a video of the product within 5 days of you purchasing the discounted product. So if you want to check out rankbooster.com for you aspiring YouTube reviewers, you can go there and get stuff fairly cheap. But there is a catch. And the catch is they're going to want to know where you're going to post your review. They're going to want to know if you have a YouTube channel, they want to know your YouTube user account name so they can go look and see what kind of reviews you do. If you have a blog, they're going to want to see your blog account, your blog URL, so that they can go check you out, because the sellers of the products have the right to issue or not issue you a coupon for the product. So if you're not doing reviews yet, you might want to get out there and do a few so that they'll be more inclined to give you a coupon. If you have a site that you're just starting up, it's going to be a little bit harder to get these coupons for heavily discounted products, because they're going to want to see some proof that you're putting forth the work out front to show that you're actually going to do what you're going to say you're going to do. Because once they give you the coupon, you can buy the product and never leave a review, and it may ruin your reputation on Rank Booster for one product. But I wouldn't recommend that. There's also another site out there, Vipon or Vipon.com, Vipon. V as in Victor, I as in Igloo, P as in Paul, O as in Ostrich, N as in Nancy, Vipon.com. And that site, those are also Amazon products. They're not as cheap as what you'll get on Rank Booster, but the products are sold at a discount, and they cannot. One of the rules of Vipon is the seller cannot ask you for anything in return for this discount. So anybody can get on Vipon, create an account, and buy the products at a discount. They're called instant deals. They used to have coupons, but they don't do that selective coupon handing out thing anymore. Everything's an instant deal. So things are not as cheap as they are on Rank Booster, but if you want to get stuff at a discount and do reviews on it, you can. And you can also post those reviews on Amazon.com. It's not banned. So since they're not asking you for a review in exchange for a discount, Amazon does not count that as an incentivized review. I know it sounds kind of wonky, but technically, since they did not require you to review the product in exchange for the product, then it's okay to leave a review on Amazon. So whether or not you leave a review on Amazon or leave a review anywhere, you can get any product that is on Vipon.com. Anyway, those are the two. Let me make sure I got them completely fleshed out, separated, so you know the difference. Rank Booster, the seller has the option of issuing you a coupon for the discounted product or not. But in exchange for getting that huge discount, you do have to leave a review somewhere, a 50-word review, and there's a couple of other small things like leaving hashtags. They're all listed on the page with the product. So you have to leave a 50-word review and a picture and or a video to get the product. Otherwise, you probably won't get a second chance for a product on Rank Booster. On Vipon.com, it's a free-for-all. You don't have to leave a review. You don't have to ask for a coupon. You just click on the button and you instantly get the deal. So those are the two differences. But you're going to pay more on Vipon. So because the sellers aren't as incentivized to give you the discounts, because they don't know whether or not you're going to actually leave a review or not. They don't have any control over who gets coupons, who doesn't. So they're trying to make at least their shipping and handling costs back off their products. Anyway, I think I'm running a little bit long on this one. I hope you enjoyed this fidget spinner review, even though it's not the most exciting one I've ever had. I have had nicer looking ones. Hopefully I'll have nicer looking ones very soon. And I'll talk to you later.